Y'all don't even like when I say this, but I'm gonna fucking say it, bitch. Y'all love neurodivergent people, autistic people, when they don't know that they are autistic. That's when y'all love us the most. Y'all love us the most when we are unaware, when we lack boundaries, when we don't know how to defend ourselves, when we clearly don't even know that we are autistic, so we don't know all the things that we're dealing with is actually a neurological condition, deficiency. Y'all love people love autistic people when they are unaware and don't know themselves, because then we are easy prey. We are easy targets. We are just these emotional dumping grounds that everyone can just dump all their shit all over us. We are just these personal punching bags that people can just talk to and treat any old kind of way to let off some fucking steam so they can go back over there and go do the fuck they gotta do for the rest of the day. We are these people, we are like these fucking human doormats. People just walk all over and just treat us any old kind of way so they can feel better about their fucking self. We are like the fucking laughing stock of everybody, the person that they can just make fun of and just chastise and ostracize and just treat us like shit, and then invite us to the group while they're making a mockery of us, while they're making us to be the fucking clown of the whole fucking group, while they're clowning us. And we're thinking that, like, if we laugh along, then okay, yeah, you're cool. But if you don't laugh along and you say, hey, this shit is not funny, oh, you're being too sensitive, you're ruining the vibe. So it's like you can't win for losing, because if you laugh along with them, then like, yeah, you're stupid because we're fucking making fun of you. But if you don't laugh, then oh, you're sensitive. You can't win for losing. It's a lose-lose situation in that situation. The way you win is walking away from those fucking ableist ass bitches. But nah, y'all love neurodivergent people when we lack boundaries, when we're not going to stand up for ourselves, when we're not going to defend ourselves, we're not going to speak up about being treated unjustly, treated unfairly, when we're not speaking up about how you had us fucked up. Okay, that's when y'all love neurodivergence, when y'all could just walk all over us and tiptoe and teeter-totter. But the minute that we fucking stand up and say, no, bitch, fuck you, back the fuck up, then all of a sudden, y'all be flabbergasted, y'all be astonished. Y'all treat us like a fucking punching bag, but once we get off that ring and say, I'm a fucking human, and we start punching back, then y'all flabbergasted. Wait a minute, you weren't supposed to punch back. When here's the kicker. Y'all love to call us slow. Y'all love to call us retarded. Y'all love to call us immature, childish, whatever fucking name you have in the book, because you're annoying, irritating. Y'all love to call us all of those names, which are describing autistic people, not in a negative sense, but it's just like the words that they use are negative connotations to us being autistic, but it's like the reasons as to why they call us those words is because we are autistic. Y'all love to call us every fucking name in the book that is derogatory towards autistic people, because you know that there is something different about us that you can't quite put your finger on. Y'all love to go ahead and clown us and shit like that and be ableist. But the minute that we stand up and we are actually aware, we reach self-actualization, self-awareness, and we're like self-realization, and we're like, yes, I realize that I am autistic. No, you're not. No, you can't be autistic. No, you're not fucking autistic. Bitch, fuck you. It's like, y'all, it's giving they know that we're autistic, but they don't want us to know that we're autistic, because then if we know we're autistic, we won't let them use us and take advantage of us. But if we what did I say? Fuck it, anyway. But if we don't know that we are autistic, they can just walk all over us and continue to do so, continue to treat us any old kind of way. You see, they banked on us not knowing who we are. They banked on us being able to just stay in that space, stay asleep, stay unawakened to who we really are, to stay at a lower level. That's what they were banking on. You see, they love us when they can take advantage of us, but they don't love us when they have to treat us with reciprocity and equal give and take. So let me tell you this. Anybody that you lost, to my late diagnosed autistic people, anybody that you kept, like anybody that stuck around and stayed with you when you found out that you were autistic, and you told these people, because I'm guaranteeing you have friends and family members that have known you, family that has known you your whole lives, friends that have known you for a significant amount of years, and they knew you before you knew that you were autistic, before they even knew that you were autistic. And and by the time you found out that you were autistic, and you told the people that you feel safe with, you told your family, you told your friends, and now they know because you want them to know, because it's important for them to know, those friends and family that stuck around, that are still sticking with you to this day, are your people. Because regardless of how they see you now, they're like, oh, you're autistic? Okay, now I understand there's this difference about you. Now I understand what the difference is and why there's a difference, what the root cause of it is, and now I'm just here to support you with that, through that. And I love you regardless. Like, I don't love you any less just because I found out that you were autistic. Those are the people that are for you. Those are the people that are your people. But the people that you lost when you found out that you were autistic, the people that shunned you, like once you became you're a late diagnosed autistic, and once you came out to the forefront and you said like, yes, I'm autistic, I understand this now, those people that shunned you, those people that tried to dismiss you and invalidate you and try to tell you that, oh no, you're not autistic, they want to turn their nose up at you and try to act and give you this condescending smirk. And those people that like just cannot handle the fact that you are autistic and that you are aware that you are autistic, people that just cannot fathom the fact that there is a neurological root cause difference, deficiency about you that causes you to behave a certain way and allow certain things to happen. And now they cannot fathom the fact that this wasn't just you just being a pushover. This was actually you being disabled. These people cannot fathom the fact that you are literally actually disabled, because they looked at you like maybe they may be a little bit disabled, but I don't know, they maybe still be normal. But when they found out like, oh, you actually have a disability, you are actually disabled, that is why you lost certain people, because they realized that the way that they treated you beforehand was them being an ableist, was them taking advantage of your disability, was them exploiting your disability. Now, and the way that they treated you, they knew that it was wrong, but they knew they were getting away with it because they felt like they could, because they were exploiting your disability. Even if they didn't know that even if they didn't know that the disability that you have was actually literally there, like they couldn't see it, it was invisible at the time, like it wasn't visible, okay, but they still treated you in a certain way despite the disability. Like they still treated you a certain way, like not despite of, but because of your disability is why they treated you that way, and they knew that they were wrong. And then when you finally became aware of this and you let these people know, now all of a sudden they cannot come to terms with the fact that they themselves took advantage and exploited, used and abused and mistreated a disabled person. Because now they know that they knew that they were wrong for what they did, but now they know I'm even more wrong for what I did. Like, yeah, I was wrong because like this is not how you treat people, but I'm double wrong because this is not how you treat just any human being, and this person is disabled and they definitely don't deserve to be treated that way. And they also said it's also like hold on. And it is too much for them to handle the truth and reality of what they've done and the magnitude of what they've done and why they are wrong. Like they know they are wrong for taking advantage of a disabled person, but now they understand why they are wrong because they took advantage of a disabled person. But there's so much to unpack there. And ableist people are not willing to face the mirror. They're not willing to self-reflect and just be like, you know what, I was wrong, they didn't deserve it. So instead what they're going to do is they'd rather just dismiss your autism, dismiss that you are neurodivergent altogether, so that they don't have to face the reality of how they treated you. And they would rather lose you and lose the relationship that they have with you than to actually admit that they took advantage of you. And anybody that you lose when you find out that you were autistic was not worth keeping, baby. Honestly, it was not. Everybody that stayed once you found out that you were autistic and now they understand how to handle you better, how to communicate with you differently, how to be more patient with you, how to give you more grace, those are the people that are worth staying. Because if they truly love you at the core, they're not going to love you any less just because they see you having a disability. If anything, it's going to make them love you even more. Okay? But yeah, so that is all I have to say about that. Says Forrest Gump. Another autistic.